The Curley Challenge Day started about 14 years ago when a young person was murdered. They found that their school wasn't doing enough for their community and for them as students. So they took it upon themselves to create this challenge day where they took the students from the Curley and they brought them into Spontaneous, which is their home, and they taught them about everything that you don't talk about in school. And they did that so that they can prevent youth violence.
The purpose of this week is to build community in the school, to have young people understand how violence can impact our community. Beantown purpose is to build leadership, to build activism, to build young revolutionists that can go out in the world and make a change, right? But first we have to address the harm that affects us on a daily basis.
Today has been amazing to see a space that is held and put on for youth of color by people of color. You don't really get to see that much, especially in Boston. The fact that Beantown held that space today or the opportunity to explore that, whether or not the youth are ready to put themselves out there, is really important.
What I really like is always the cross the line activity, because I think it's real.
So cross the line is activity where you get to see what kids are facing throughout their family, neighborhood, and homes. And see what level of position they are.
It gets everybody emotional no matter who you are.
Cross the line if you live in public housing / Section 8.
It breaks down the barriers between teachers and students. That the teachers cross that line, students see that and understand the teacher's real. That's a human being.
Everybody has a relation to one another no matter what.
Sociedad para ayudar a los jóvenes a entenderse o no tener miedo de su problema, poder tener confianza o entenderse que todos valemos por sí mismos y no tener problemas de quiénes ellos son en realidad y conocer su propia personalidad.
Somebody said something to offend me and they didn't do it to offend me, but I felt offended. Do you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say ouch.
Some people might be judged about how they are and how they think and how they feel.
Seeing how much they stood up for themselves and stood up for their community was really, really powerful.
This is about each of y'all individually, because everyone goes through something different.
In my experience in the last couple of years working with youth, the opportunity to express and talk to someone one-on-one, that's incredibly important.
This is the identity I am most aware of at home. Esta es la identidad que reconozco más cuando estoy en la casa.
The girls had a lot to say about their feelings towards commitment, their feelings towards how they've been treated and how they are getting treated right now. I didn't think more girls were going through what I would see happening in school. During our talk, I realized that they were also noticing what I was noticing.
And then from that, it's how do we create a school environment where we honor young people, where we recognize young people. My experience is that any change that we've seen in the world has been done by young people. So if we can empower that you have the ability to make those changes you want to see, that's what it's about to me.
This is my community and I appreciate it.
Beantown Society.
Beantown Society.
Beantown Society.
Beantown Society is
my family.
a place where kids can open up.
Revolution.
For youth, by youth.
Helpful. Always relevant.